What if you had no choice in who governs you? Imagine a world where your voice doesn't matter, where decisions are made without your consent. That's a world without democracy. Democracy is all about we, the people. It's a system where citizens hold the power. Democracy is a government where people elect their rulers. It's like choosing your own captain for a team. You wouldn't want someone bossing you around without your say, right? In a democracy, people get to decide who leads them. This is done through elections, which are like a giant popularity contest for politicians. Think of countries like India, the USA, and the UK. They all practice democracy, although their systems differ slightly. The point is, citizens in these countries have the right to choose their leaders. They can voice their opinions freely and participate in shaping their nation's future. So how do we know if a system is truly democratic? Well, there are some telltale signs. First and foremost, democracies have elected representatives. These are the folks you vote for to represent your interests in the government. Secondly, free and fair elections are non-negotiable. Everyone should have the right to vote without fear or pressure. It's like a game where everyone plays by the same rules. Universal adult franchise is another cornerstone of democracy. It means everyone above a certain age, regardless of their background, gets to vote. And let's not forget freedom of speech and expression. In a democracy, you have the right to voice your opinion, even if it's unpopular. You can criticize the government, peacefully protest, and hold them accountable for their actions. Now, why is democracy such a big deal? Well, for starters, it promotes stability. When people have a say in how they're governed, they're less likely to revolt or cause chaos. They feel heard and respected, which fosters a sense of unity and stability. Accountability is another major perk. In a democracy, leaders are answerable to the people. If they don't do their job properly or engage in corruption, citizens can vote them out in the next election. It keeps the government in check. But perhaps the most beautiful thing about democracy is the dignity it affords to every citizen. It empowers individuals, recognizing their inherent worth and right to participate in shaping their destiny. It's about respecting everyone's voice regardless of their background. Now, let's not pretend democracy is perfect. It does have its fair share of challenges. One common criticism is that decision-making can be slow. Since everyone gets a say, reaching a consensus takes time and effort. Another concern is the potential for instability, especially in countries with deep social divisions. If not managed properly, democratic processes can sometimes exacerbate these divisions, leading to political instability. Then there's the issue of majority rule. While democracy emphasizes equality, there's always a risk of the majority imposing its will on the minority. Safeguarding the rights of minorities is crucial for a healthy democracy. Finally, there's always the danger of ill-informed choices. If citizens are not educated about the issues or candidates, they might make decisions that are not in their best interests. So there you have it, democracy with all its virtues and flaws. It's a system that constantly evolves and requires our active participation. It's messy, it's challenging, but it's also the best way we know to ensure freedom, equality, and a government that truly represents the people. What do you think?